What up?
Whew. And I'm spent.
We wore Frank out already. He
Look
done.
at
He
Lucille
gone.
today. You can't see her because she's invisible, but look at Lucille. Looking dope band today.
Looking so fine. You eat, and he said, "You eating a chicken wing?" Oh, that's great. What's going on, everyone? It's what was it, Wednesday? I don't even know anymore.
It is Wednesday, yes.
It's Wednesday. Let's say hello to some people in the chat. We got to start off with Erin getting them buffet points. That's almost daily now that she gets those buffet points. What? Making it rain. Buffet points down there in Colorado Springs. Nikki T just missed them buffet points. It's usually either Erin or Nikki T. They're like fighting them for them buffet points. Amanda, what's going on? Yes, those ladies are awesome. Dan's here. Dan's in early today. It looks like I'm literally talking into that mic. That's actually perfect.
Hold on.
Yeah, we are definitely getting mixed signals from the IT department today. It's your cousin Jalapeno.
He is jalapeno my business.
Are you eating a chicken wing, man? That's hilarious. What is?
I was playing Lucille.
What's up, Andy? Thanks for hanging out with us. What's up, Calvin? That's our new intro. Jalapeno Popper playing Lucille.
All right, I'm back in Boise.
Who else we got here? Man, it's jumping on me. Chat is jumping. Frank, you still in hiding?
Yes, I'm bouncing around.
I heard the FBA, my Amazon is on top of it, and also the FBI. It's that old. I'm getting old. I have those brain farts daily. What's up, flipping goodies? Yakov is here. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out with us today. The professor's here. What's up, Joseph? Boise in the hood. Someone said something funny. Tupac or two where?
Too whack.
Tupac or too whack. Oh shoot. Yeah. So there's mixed signals coming from the IT department today. What's up, Frankie the Tatted Picker? What's going on, man? And he is definitely tatted up. He has some pretty sweet tattoos. Nate Dog, what up? What's going on? Oh, Record Crate. What's up, man? Oh, I forgot your name. I've seen you in Paul's lives all the time. Remind me your name, man. I'm sorry. It's been a while since we talked. That's why. And I have the worst memory in the world. But I know this guy owns like a couple brick and mortars. I'd be curious how that's going for him. Adam. Thanks, Adam. I wanted to say Andy, so I would have been close. I was like Swanson. Samsonite. I was way off. So we are getting mixed signals from the ID department. I can't talk. If you take over, Frank, I'm gone. The IT department today.
What's going on with Dan, the IT man, today?
So he showed up in full support of Joey Bada Bing.
Uh-oh.
He showed up today just showing the love for Joey Bada Bing today. He grew the beard, big Disney fan, the Elmo voice. I'm not sure about the watch. Maybe some more info on the watch. Is that like a? I don't know what that watch is. That a Goofy watch? I can't tell. But yeah, so that's how he showed up this morning, like that. He walked into the office looking that way. So I was like, oh, okay, so he's still out. He's still helping the Goofy Mafia look for you. Yeah, I need some like autocorrect while I'm talking. 3 brick and mortar stores. Yeah, I remember talking to you about that because we were talking on Paul Antonelli's show a couple months, maybe a month ago or so. They got him. Well, see, the FBI's out right now, and so then Dan apparently, after showing up promoting Joy Bada Bing, I don't know if he's like undercover. Like, is he UC? Because now I heard he's working for the FBI. He got the milk carton out. He's passing out flyers. The search is on. So I think he may be undercover.
Man, that milk carton, that guy looks diabetic in that picture.
Oh, shoot. Let's see who's all here. So we got some more people that dropped in. I'm going to try to say hello to everyone. Just giving an update on Frank's hiding. Anthony's here. What's up, Anthony? I just watched your video a little bit ago. We're at the thrift. You said, let me know if I missed anything, man. I was scouring. I didn't see anything that you missed, though.
I know somebody in the chat mentioned those blue and yellow shoes, but those look like those U.S. Polo Association logo on the side of them. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you might have been right. Yeah, I know it's what I'm talking about. What's up, Len? We're doing good. Frank's still in hiding. He's in the witness protection program over there. What's up, Mama? Hip flipping Mama. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Why am I talking like this?
I changed locations, everybody. I decided to hang out at an Oakland Raiders football game. Don't worry, this was prior to social distancing. This is a regular season game I'm at right now. I'm live in the booth.
They were polo. He said, "What's up, Joe Deals? That's a new face to me. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for hanging out with us."
Joe Deals won the Funko during the Anthony's premiere earlier. Actually, if I'm not mistaken,
I did not see that.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I was out doing a Facebook Market deal this morning. I went out there and bought a Nintendo Wii U this morning. There's a story behind that. It's going to be in my next video. Drove about 30 miles to go buy this Nintendo Wii U console with some games and a controller. It went okay. It didn't go perfect. What's up, Tracy? Thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. You guys don't know
Tracy, what's up?
She's part of that Tommy Bernard show on Thursday and Sunday nights. Definitely recommend checking that show out. Another show I want to make sure we recommend checking out because we may have been slipping on this. I want to show a lot of love to Nate at Every Day I'm Hustling and Anthony over at Pittsburgh. I feel like sometimes we forget to mention them because they're on before us and they're not coming on after our show until the next day. But I definitely want to show those guys some love, the love that they show us as well. If you guys, and I'm sure you guys have all heard of them, but if you don't know, they're on every morning at what time?
10 a.m. Eastern, 8
a.m. Eastern.
a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
They have their show called Ecom and Beyond. You guys, if you want to drop links, drop links. But I definitely, those guys support us so much, and we love them, and we want to support them back. Make sure you guys check that morning show out. It's the best morning show on YouTube.
So me and Joe Buck are hanging out in the broadcast booth, just vibing, Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, Tracy, she has her show too. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. And it's just she got a good channel, good information. And then when she, and then on the night show that goes more towards the humor and the funny side of things. So just all together good information from Tracy and then a little bit of humor involved mixed in. Definitely recommend checking out her page, her channel, and that show that she does with Tommy. Calvin, what up? I think I'm caught up.
Any suggestions for the next hiding space?
Sorry, go ahead, Frank.
I was just going to say, anybody in the chat, any suggestions for my next hiding space? Because I got to keep moving.
I don't know, but is that Joe Buck, right?
Yes.
That dude, and I mean, I can. That dude has the biggest forehead I've ever seen in my life. Like, look at that thing. We could broadcast on that forehead.
Look at that squash.
That thing just goes forever.
Let's see what else we got
I'm
here.
mesmerized right now by his forehead. Hold on, does Troy have his glazed over eyes? I can't. You're in the way.
I'm eclipsing Troy.
He usually. Oh no, he doesn't look all glazed over high. He usually has those red glazed over eyes.
Here's a little throwback for everybody that might be over 35. Maybe this should be the new trending for our show, but we'll have to change it, obviously. Hold on. Wait for it.
We're waiting for it.
Wait for it. Oh, Coco.
35 waist.
Damn.
Aaron wants to know what you keep looking at over there on the left side. All right, ain't nobody got time for this. Where in the world is Frank Dominguez? Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Frankie be building them grills, huh?
Hey, it's not my fault. Samantha tried lifting up the receiver on the home phone and she knew I was online. Lost my dial-up connection. So what is up, yo?
Beep, 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 beep. You got looking over my shoulder twitches. You were just listening to Carmen Sandiego?
What? Where in the world is... Remember the show on HBO that did the actual show?
I don't.
You don't remember that? And the lady at the end of the thing would always pick up the magnifying glass. She'd be like, and remember, I salute you. And her eye would be all big.
Scream.
You never watched that show? I bet Andy did. Andy, don't let me down. It was actually the crazy mom from Lean on Me played the lady on that show.
The crazy mom from Lean on Me.
Remember the lady that wanted to get Mr. Clark fired?
Oh yeah, yep. That's
you remember?
Kelly said he watched, or Kelly Hustle Calvin said he watched it.
Okay.
It was a game show?
500 buffet points to the first person that can name the band or the group that would sing during that show. I know the answer.
Shocker.
I know the answer.
Let's see how long it takes people to look it up on.
She eloped with Where's Waldo.
Rockapella.
What? Joe Steele's got it right.
Hold on. It's going to take me a while to hand out all those buffet points. Buffet points for days for Rockapella. How do you know that, Frank? And how do you know that, Joe? Calvin said,
I used to watch that show. Do you remember the show on the other show on HBO called it was just called Encyclopedia?
No.
Anybody in the chat?
Had HBO.
I was the benefactor of being able to steal HBO back.
I was just about to say, Frank had that stolen HBO. He had his neighbor's HBO, and obviously
yes,
his neighbors like to watch.
God bless the splitter, you know.
All right. I might have to check that out. The game show was on PBS, is what Nan's saying.
Was it? I could have swore it was on HBO. But does anybody remember the show Encyclopedia? It was on HBO. Come on now.
I think she meant to say you're in live chat, not in love chats.
That's a different chat room.
Right?
Whoa.
The chat.
My background does not like this. Back in Alaska. Sorry, Rev, didn't mean to cover you up there, buddy.
I don't even know what you're trying to tell us at this point, Aaron.
Nope.
I'm very confused at what you're trying to explain.
Do pray tell.
Am I going to have to drop a link to the show so you can come in here and tell us what the heck you're trying to say? Because right now, I just don't know.
Tracy said the love chat is the next tab over.
Do your voice. I can't do it.
Hold on. Goodness.
Get a drink of water.
The love chat.
Top chat. Top chat, to chat, love chat, live chat. It's all the same thing to Aaron.
Chit chat.
Chitty chitty bang bang. She's all, oh, you chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Frank and his heavenly choir.
Let's just start stringing random words like Aaron.
Accept donations in the love.
What's up, girls? Welcome to.
I'm not lying. Like, I didn't know what she was trying to tell us, y'all. I was like, wait, what's happening here? Thanks for clarifying, everyone. I was literally confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me. But I was like, what's love chat, to chat? The number 2 or the 2? And then she was like, Love Shack. Love Shack. Ew. Terrible. All right. Just make sure you're on live chat, man. It's like on Austin Powers when he's on the Faja.
The Faja. Faja.
The Faja.
Oh, the Farger.
The Farger.
I was all excited. I thought we were going to start the love chat. I was gonna be like, what's up, girls?
For all the ladies. H-Town boys.
But guess we're not doing the love chat anymore. I have my boys in the background ready to be like, nay, you.
Nay, you.
Girl.
What? Joseph? He's just typing random stuff at this point, I think.
Right? Joseph really did like one of those Facebook memes where it's like, type in the fifth, the middle suggestion word on your phone and write out the sentence.
He's like, Aaron's trying to help the IT guy, and he's just like, live too, what?
Is the device turned on?
Joseph said he was speaking Aaron.
Aaron's got that.
Can you translate that will you translate this for us, Aaron?
Aaron's got that IT lingo down. She's like, is your computer plugged in? Did you turn the power button on?
We gotta stop picking on Aaron. No, we don't. She's a good.
No, we don't. I was gonna say we could stop, but
we could stop, but can't stop, won't stop.
Whoa, I feel sorry for this person. Look, this person's head is right under my armpit.
I thought that was your armpit hair.
And apparently it's stanky.
Oh gosh. Wait 5 seconds. You're Frank's wife calling his seductive voice ugly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm like, hey girl, you want to kiss and make out or something? This is me sounding cool.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. It's going to be another one of those shows. There will be no reseller talk whatsoever. We're just going to be talking about bad IT advice, translating whatever this is.
Lucille is hanging out. Look, she disappears in Rev. Look, dude, this is like the Predator. Look at that. It's like the movie The Predator.
No, it's a laptop on battery power and Wi-Fi. About that wireless thug life. What?
You know it.
I'm going to be using that in my video today when I talk about this Facebook deal that I had to straighten something. I ended up getting hustled, you guys. I got hustled.
Yes. He may or may not have gotten hustled today.
Like, I was like, when I left there, I was like, wait a second. I just got hustled. What the? What just happened here?
You know what that person said when you left her house, Jimmy? Every day I'm hustling.
Right?
You know it. Her significant other said, "Hey, honey, did you sell that item?" She said, "You know it."
That sucker. He talked me down and then he ended up paying full price. You guys, it's sad. Like, I negotiated all this deal down. Then I got there and ended up paying full price. And I got hustled.
And you paid full price and got less than you originally thought you were buying, too. It's
yes.
Circle of life, folks.
Just a warning, when you guys do Facebook deals, everything in the picture is never there. Like, oh, that's sold. This sold already. We'll take it out of the game. Like that impression that she's on. This one, that game is sold. Someone bought just that game. And I was like, well, it's still in the dang picture, and that's the game I wanted. That was the gem. The gem that was in the listing.
She was like, oh, yeah, that's not in the listing. No, that doesn't.
Like,
no, that's not part of it.
So I was like, I went to go buy a Nintendo Wii U, and she was like, here's this. She's like, I got the headphones still. That's all you get. And I was like, there was a console, there was a stack of games, there were controllers, and a headset, and all that's left is the headset. Yeah, for real, that happened.
$12.
I still ended up getting a really good deal, I think, but it could have been a lot better. And I had a feeling when I left because it was a Wii U with some games and some controllers, and then there was this random stack of GameCube games in the listing. And it almost seems realistic because she claims that the GameCube games were put in that listing by mistake. So I ended up having to buy the GameCube games separately. That's where I got hustled. But Dan knows I was all the way up in Longmont, which is a good 40-minute drive from my house. So I was up there and the deal was still decent. So I was like, I didn't want to drive all the way up here for nothing. So yeah, it's no longer available.
Gee, that sounds a lot like here, let me drive an hour and 45 minutes from my house on a Friday morning during rush hour to spend 3 seconds to say, yep, that's too big. We don't need it that big.
Yeah, right.
I told the lady how big that walk-in cooler was. I'm like,
yeah, you dealt with it the day before, right? Yeah, or the couple days before. Yeah, it's frustrating, and that's just face. Like I'm used to it. I can still vent a little bit though, right?
Right.
That's definitely not the first time that's happened. But Chutta. Just be careful while driving, Mr. Burns. So if you guys don't, and I love it because that's me and Frank have been saying "scurry" for years, and now we got Nate starting to say "scurry."
Scurry.
Mr. Burns is scurry.
So, and where that kind of came from, anybody ever see the movie Scary Movie? Remember when the chick is watching the movie and she's like giving away the plot to the movie and she's like, oh, I'm scared. So that's where we kind of developed Scurry from.
Scurry.
Scurry. Oh, this movie's Scurry.
Well, that's what happened when that lady tried to buy Frank's hat.
Right?
Give me the hat. He goes, Scurry.
I was all Scurvy. Take the hat. Here's $5.
I want
Yeah, you could have brought Dan some breakfast while you were.
Dang. I flew by your house, though. Horchata.
Hey, look who's in the house.
What's up, Thrifty Santa?
Was it?
Dang, man, that's a nice flip. What? You know, Facebook Marketplace, I love to source there, but it is a lot of computer or phone time trying to find those items. Like, trust me that I don't go on there and find. I'll probably look at 200 listings before I find one.
Right.
And then sometimes I'll spend an hour on there and I don't find anything. And then I wake up the next morning and, oh, look, like I woke up this morning and that Wii U was there. I was like, and it had only been listed for like 20 minutes. I was like, bam, I'm gone. Horchata. My oldest son, he actually has some esophagus issues, esophagi issues, and he's a very picky eater because of it. Absolutely loves horchata, though. And I know it's a drink, but he does not like a lot of stuff that has flavors like that. But he freaking loves horchata.
And I hate horchata.
Wait, what's this? Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I miss the question? What are we talking about here, Andy? I don't want to go all the way back in the chat. If you don't mind posting it again, because again, my memory, I sometimes forget. Yeah. Barry's my man. I mean, me and Frank both, we had such a good time. Again, we could talk about Vegas all day. That was right. Scary. What scary movie?
Oh, my bad. That was in the first one, Andy.
You know, we thought that, for years it was hard dealing with it. Like he is the most picky eater basically in the world. Then we find out now that he's 19, he's an adult, he can barely swallow. Like his esophagus muscles they're like hard plastic. They said your muscles are supposed to be soft and be able to move food through your esophagus. They say there's a name for the disease. My wife knows the name. His esophagus is like hard plastic, so he has trouble swallowing all kinds of food. So that's why he doesn't like food. It's not because, and so he doesn't eat. There's a lot of foods he won't eat because he's so like it doesn't taste right and it's stuck in his esophagus. He's actually going for a procedure tomorrow where they go. What's the one where they go through the mouth? Angio scope or something like that.
Amanda will know.
Yeah, so they're gonna. So I guess for the rest of his life, he's going to have to take medication, and then he'll have to go in and have it like ballooned open. It's not fun stuff. So anyways, Frank doesn't like Mexican food or
landscaping for that matter. Look at my front yard and backyard. Endoscopy. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know my scopies. But yeah, it sucks for him.
Yeah, because he doesn't even like certain members of Public Enemy. That's how much he. That's how much he doesn't like flavors.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy.
What? You better make that deal happen, Barry.
Barry, do you need a wingman to go with you? I'll go out there and help you rid that guy of all those toys. Maybe get a little bit of 3-card poker in again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks, Tracy. It just sucks for him because he found out like he's gonna have to deal with it for the rest of his life, and like twice a year, I think he's gonna have to go in at least and have it ballooned open. So that's also financial issues he found out he's gonna have to deal with for the rest of his life. Esophageal stricture. Yeah,
but a broken tailbone, I think, or something. Everybody wonders why I squirm so much. Man, for a year and a half doing all my eBay stuff and everything else, sitting on a hard plastic chair, and then not having a buttocks in the first place. I've famously been known to have a crack in my back. That's about it.
Real quick, I just want to comment on this, Len. I hope everything works out. Like Nikki T said, prayers for you and your family. That's obviously, when you have kids, that's something that everybody worries about.
Absolutely, and best of luck. You're in our prayers. Oker, you know it.
You know it. Yeah, that's always a scary thing.
Len is. I don't fully recognize that name, Jimmy. Do you know Len?
New to the chat, but I don't recognize the name. But either way,
welcome in though.
Yeah.
Throw
Go ahead, sir. Some
Len,
ranch.
We're going to give you some ranch there, Len.
Which, if you're new to the show, means we're going to give you a wrench in the chat. Since Aaron doesn't do type or talk. I mean, Aaron doesn't do talk. She doesn't do type. So one time she said, "Give them some ranch." Instead of a wrench. So we are going to give you some ranch.
Hey, Jimmy, and can you
let me catch up.
When you have a chance, highlight Tracy's comment about her mom. Her mom had esophageal cancer. And just my point to her on that, I agree, where she says, you don't think about your esophagi till it doesn't work right. I'm going to say this, not to get too about with my tailbone, my coccyx, but you don't realize how much you use your buttocks for everyday things, like even something as simple as when you go to like cough or clear your throat. Dear God, everybody respect your buttocks a little better, because my butt is sore and it is painful.
Annie said get a standing desk. I mean, I hate, I'm not trying to make too much fun of it, but like I can tell, like you can't sit still for very long.
And I tried, so I got my fancy chair, which is somewhat invisible.
Got the jorts on. I like it.
I even have this cushion for my buttocks. And it's the brand. I even paid up for it. It's a Slippy, Slappy, Sloopy.
Swanson. Samsonite.
Boy, I was way off.
I thought that was Amanda's and you stole it. That's paying up.
I may have done that too.
That's Frank's definition of paying up. He stole it from Amanda. Yeah. Shane M, what's up, man?
My wife.
Maggie Doodle. If I didn't say hi to you yet, Maggie Doodle, Shane M, thanks for joining and hanging out with us. I hope everything worked out there, Tracy. I mean, yeah, that again, it wasn't until my son, I literally had to do the Heimlich maneuver on him and save his life that's how we found out initially. My brother was here, matter of fact, visiting us. So it's been a while ago that we found out. But lots of tests later, like they tried to like find out there's something they could do, and we're now finding out there's just nothing they can do.
So we got a couple Chris's dropped in. Thrift Beasts.
What's up? Yeah, I saw that.
Cajun Reseller.
What?
The trifecta.
If you say that, OSP is here too.
OSP just dropped in the Chiznat.
What up, Cajun?
The unholy triad.
The triple Chris.
Cajun and old school picker, the unholy Chris triad just showed up. Hey, my sweet pea is in the house, Sammy.
What's up, Sammy?
Oh,
Joseph, OMG, it's OSP. Chris has like that. OSP has like that toy like radar, because he knows that Barry talked about a lot of toys that he might be buying, and Chris was like, "Toys?
No."
Did somebody say toys? Right here. See, where's it at? 50 Cent. Because I put this up on the screen. Oh, it's somewhere back here. And Chris went, "Brr? What toy? Somebody toy?" Yeah. Uh-oh.
I like Thrift Beasts. They all apparently all got together and said, "Hey, let's all go in at the same time. Maybe we'll cause like a Matrix effect or
I
something."
think it had to be planned, right?
Right.
And he's so meta said he bruised his coccyx. I can't.
The only reason why I know that word is from Napoleon Dynamite. What was Grandma doing in the sand dunes, anyways? When Uncle Rico shows up, Grandma broke her coccyx.
She broke her coccyx. Why am I blowing up over here?
She was at the sand dunes with her boyfriend. Chris to the third power. So, hey, look, I got another freaking notification from Mercari. They are the masters of notifications. I'll just say that. They're like, somebody may or may not have looked at one of your listings, so we'll just notify you anyways.
Right. I think the 3 Chris's dropping at the same time was a glitch in the Matrix. Frank's like, I've never seen Matrix before. I don't get it.
I've seen it spoofed countless times in movies where the chick does the, and I do know the dad from Boys in the Hood is in that movie, and the guy from Speed. Isn't his name like Nemo or something like that? Neo or
You're stupid. Isn't his name Nemo?
Isn't it something like that?
It's Neo.
Neo. See, I was close.
Nemo's the fish that Ellen DeGeneres is helping her fall. Helping. Frank does not watch
the Geo. Tina, come here, you fat lord. Come get some dinner. For Christ's sake, I'm helping Napoleon. Make yourself a quesadilla.
Make yourself a. My favorite character in that movie is his brother, though.
Oh, Kip. Oh. Well, Fonda and I have been talking for a few weeks now, so I guess you could say it's pretty serious.
Don't worry, one day you'll find your soulmate.
The sign for La Fonda, where it's LAFAWNDUH, La Fonda.
That's me. I'm Uncle Rico.
He's all, I could have made all state. We could have won state that year. Coach would have put me in. I gotta show this. I gotta show you guys something that made me laugh. Me and Amanda are so dumb sometimes.
Oh, you go. Look, we can see your backdrop now. Everybody, it's just a sheet. Breaking news.
So you've seen the whole Napoleon Dynamite, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I've seen it quite a few times.
So one day I get home from the Ark and I go to Amanda. I go, babe, check this out. Now, if you buy this, what was the stuff Uncle Rico's selling on the Tupperware, right? Isn't it Tupperware? Yeah. I'm like, so Amanda, you buy this Tupperware stuff for me, I will throw in. And Amanda, without skipping a beat, she's all, I want that. I was like, why don't you try and break this bowl here for
Now, I'm gonna regret doing this because Frank does a great impression of it. But who's the instructor, the martial arts instructor? I know you do an impression of that part of that scene.
What is all? Hold on, hold on. I got to do it here. Hold on. Everybody knows who Rex Kwon Do was, right?
Rex Kwon Do.
He's all. Would you want to take a roundhouse with a pair of these bad boys on? Forget about it. You think I'm a loser because I go home to Starla every night? Forget about it.
Forget about it.
All right, now I'm just gonna break a wrist and walk away. Walk away.
Break
a wrist and walk away.
Rex Kwando. That's so
Rex Kwando. I learned it from spending 3 years in the octagon. The funniest part too is like only like probably a lot of the Hispanics, if there's any in the chat, would understand when Pedro's doing his speech at the end of the movie, and he's like, "And I like to light some candles for the, because he's a good one." Because like every Mexican family has the candles with the little saints on them, the santos. I'd like to light a santo candle for this. He's a good one. Because I've been known to have a couple saint candles burning in La Casa de Dominguez. Thank you.
thank you.
When Uncle Rico throws the steak at what's funnier is he takes the steak off of Kip's plate. He doesn't even throw his own steak. He throws Kip's steak.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my Lord. That is like or when the dude's like, forgot my checkbook. I'm about to pay you in change.
I hate when he's dropping those eggs in that it's like orange juice and he's dropping eggs in there and he's still
And then that guy's eating that sandwich and he's all, yeah, all right, yeah, I spent like 3 hours shading your upper lip when you drop a picture of the chick.
Yeah. Pretty much my favorite animal. It's like a lion and tiger mixed.
Hey, Napoleon, give me some tots. No, I'm freaking starving. I didn't even eat anything today.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Who was
Hold
it?
on. I'm just going to settle the score right now. Napoleon Dynamite has the best pickup line ever. He is smooth because he's like, so do you drink 2% milk because you think you're fat? You know, you could drink whole milk if you wanted to. That is smooth. That's smooth
Right?
as silk right there.
Lee. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Oh,
Yes, Napoleon
Yeah,
Dynamite. Cult classic movie.
yes. My chat is so far behind, man. Come on, chat. So now that we've talked about some of our favorite movies and Frank's done his impressions, now what? Now what we do?
Now what do we,
Anybody in the chat got a question or a topic they want to talk about? Oh, there it goes.
or when
Probably the best drawing I've ever done.
what's the chick's name in the movie? The girl that he likes, Napoleon likes?
Deb.
When she's taking pictures for Uncle Rico's business cards and he's all, that's the one. That's it. Good stuff. What about Office Space? That same guy, what's his name? He plays the neighbor in Office Space. The Rex Kwando.
Right.
Because
He was
one
on
of the
Drew
guys
Carey show, right?
huh?
He was also on the Drew Carey show, right?
Yes. Something Bader, I think, or something like that, or Dan will pop that up here in about 2.3 seconds.
Dan name. He's also. What are you trying to get, Aaron? Let us know so we'll all bid on it, and then you won't get it.
Right. Let's run up Aaron's bid, folks.
That's how we support each other.
By taking him out of the business.
Ooh. I'm not even Baden.
Or I think it's Dietrich Bader or something like that, isn't it?
Your brother said Baden Dietrich. I don't know. Lawrence. No, not tell you all. Ha ha. You got to tell us.
Right when that movie first came out, that was literally the only actor I even knew of.
Bader. Oops.
Yeah, Diedrich Bader, I think is his name.
Yeah.
That's my stapler.
I don't. I mean, I agree with
Tracy,
Justin. I recognize him.
do you have an original picture of Dan when he first started on Jimmy? Do we still have any of those?
When he first,
When he just had the stain on his tie?
Well, I mean, I got this one where when you were hiding behind him.
See, because Tracy's dropping some Office Space references now, and I'm like, that's my stapler. I have not received my paycheck.
One of these days, he may get some birthday cake.
Now, Milton, we all need to share now, but I did not receive any cake last time, and I'm going to burn this place down. Because that Diedrich Bader's the same dude that one in Office Space when the one guy's like, what would you do if you had $1 million? 2 chicks at once. I believe if I had that kind of money, I could afford that. But yeah, he also played Jethro in the Beverly Hillbillies movie.
Yep, I remember that too.
Big Van Vader. Now, Milton. I like when he's all, we're also going to fire Naga, not going to work here anymore. We know that.
Yeah, Frank uses that one.
You've been missing work a lot lately. Well, I haven't said I've been missing it.
Right?
Did you get a copy of that TPS report?
You know, I haven't seen that movie in so long. I can't quote it.
That movie probably became more popular when it went on DVD than when it was in the theaters, right?
Yeah. What's this, Dan?
That might be your original picture. I don't know. Let's see. I'll click on it. I'll find out. I'll let you know if my computer blows up.
Yeah, by the way, my computer may or may not die here shortly.
Oh, it's just the actual picture of Milton.
Okay. Yeah, my other screen is not working. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and just close that.
We're gonna go ahead.
What's the highest bid you've ever made on an auction, Frank?
Mine was one I just recently won for $10. And actually, I just won another auction for a
big spender.
Yes.
You don't do a lot of auctions though, right? Like,
no, but I did just win a Shop Goodwill auction on a vintage Wilson Denver Bronco leather jacket that I won for $8.99.
K.O.
It's probably worth a solid 10.
Does that auction that I did, that silent auction I did on that estate that I got screwed over on?
Yeah, Jimmy bought a lot of
those model kits.
Gotta go, guys. I am not in my eBay room, folks, just so you guys know. Whew.
What? Nice sale. Oh, I see what you're hiding from. Frank is still. We got. I don't know if you saw this earlier. First, we saw, Joey, that you sent out one of your thugs to find him.
He's all yoked. Look at him.
Why is he all yoked, man? He's all buffed out with the goofy shirt on. So then the FBI was here looking for him, and we still haven't seen him. I love that part right there.
That was hilarious. I mean, that was hilarious.
Paid $70 from some old Hollywood photos. All right.
Wow. Wow, that was cool.
Because I's buff. I gotta see that one more. Like, look how yoked Dan is in this picture.
Right? He's been shredding it.
There must be some kind of roids involved because you
Is that
don't
a
go,
pedometer on
you
his
don't go
wrist?
from this to this overnight.
Look, and he's got either the devil or angel on his shoulder, one of the two.
Hold on, move
Go back to the other picture.
it. A devil or an angel. Here we go.
I'm like, come on, Dan. Let's go to another buffet. You don't need a workout. You don't need to get buff.
Skirt.
Exercise is for the weak. Oops, I mean exercise is for the weak.
It jumped on me.
It looks like Rusev. Oh, that's funny.
Blaster. Oh, water.
Oh, okay. Dan explained the whatever that thing was on his wrist. Only Joey was like, Joey and Dan are like, dudes, come on, man.
Come on, guys. You don't know about the Disney World Pass? Come on. I don't. Uh-oh, who's texting me?
Joey's all in his Elmo voice, which I would never be able to do in a million years, just so everybody knows.
What voice?
His Elmo voice? I can't do it, obviously, because I'm like,
Elmo voice is on point.
my Elmo voice sounds like he's been smoking cigarettes for 20 years. My Elmo voice is the Real Hollywood Stories, 20 years later after Elmo, got into drugs and alcohol and rough, cigarette smoking voice and everything.
Let's do it, Joey. I will definitely talk to you after this show, man.
Hey, yo.
Down for show.
Oh, shizzle.
Frank has that. What's up, Sonny? What's going on?
Sunny
day. I don't know. Okay. We were talking about the Muppets and Sesame Street, so I figured that song is fitting.
Wait a minute. You know what? I got a little excited, when you got a mini celebrity like my good buddy, my best friend, Joey Bada Bing wanting us to be on his show. But then Joseph kind of...
What? Did I miss it?
Go down past Dan's comments about cigarettes and briskets. I think it's a trap.
It's a trap.
I may or may not come back from this meeting with Joey Bada Bing.
There is a Krillin meme out there. All right.
Heyo.
What? That's stuff that I don't really get involved in. I just sell toys.
Hey, Aaron, here's a tip from, I can't remember who said the tip, but make sure to take a magnet with you for any gold. If the jewelry sticks to the gold or the silver sticks to the magnet, it's not real.
Right. Or if you found yourself a gold magnet, you're rich either way. Because there's no such thing as a gold magnet.
Right.
But if you invent one, then you're rich.
So, hey, check this out. I'm kind of smart if I ever do get into the jewelry business. So my Apple Watch, my wristband, actually has a magnet underneath it.
Nikki T. There's going to be a lot of down on Joey's channel. What are we looking up now?
Hold on, you'll see here in a minute.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, that's funny stuff.
If I can find the right.
What happened? What are we working on? What are we working on, Andy and Sonny? What are you guys working on? I missed it in the chat. You guys can't just wait. Ow. IG story. Okay, Instagram stories were nuts yesterday. That's all there is. That's all I got. We need the scoop, guys. Sonny said he's got his. Okay. Guys, cut. And he's got his work cut out for him for a while. And Sonny is ready for more Instagram adventures. What's the scoop, guys? I gotta know. I gotta go on Instagram and look. You building some more shredding pipes and stuff? I'm using terms that I don't know, guys. Is shredding still a thing? I don't know. Are you making yourself a half pipe? Sammy, listen, Sammy. Listen, Samantha. I'm gonna go down to the Springs this weekend and give me some breakfast tacos.
Hey-o.
Oh, he went to an estate sale. What? That was on Insta? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I need to. Did you get any of those tacos, Frank? Those breakfast tacos? Oh, she made a sandwich.
Amanda made me some breakfast
I gotta
tacos.
see if I'm following you on Instagram, Andy. Checking right now.
I literally just what? Where is this picture?
I'm following him. How come I didn't see it? I don't know. We may or may not. Are you going yard selling this weekend? Because I need me some. Is Rudy's open? That's the question I have to know.
Right?
If they are serving tacos, I may or may not have to go down there and get some tacos. That picture that Sonny made with OSP riding on the back of that Jabba the Hutt, that's a great picture that he did. Right on that meetup in Cincinnati when everybody else is going to be on the boat. Andy, Sonny, and Joey are going to be riding on a wave runner next to the boat. Actually, when we say wave runner, that means we're going to tie a rope to the back of it and we're going to throw just a little blow up raft out behind the boat and they're going to be dragged behind us.
We're going to borrow Justin's unicorn.
Right? Borrow Justin Rhymes' unicorn. That's a good idea.
See, I'm a thinker. Why can't I find my picture?
Let's find out if Rudy's is open. What? Dan, all right. It's already done. Done deal. Question is, are we taking the Supra? Gonna ride right alongside the boat. I told you guys, there's no room in the budget for jet skis. We're just gonna tie a raft to the back of the big boat, but we'll throw a couple coolers in there. Hopefully the weather's nice in September. You guys won't get too cold. Go check IG. Can we get a translator, please? We need it. We have to. I'm going to work on that. That's my project. The Aaron translator. And I know she's laughing her butt off when she sees this thing.
Aaron, you leave my IG alone. What does that mean? What is IG?
Instagram. Oh, go check Instagram. That's my fault. I'm just too old to understand. I thought you said we're going to try go checking. That's just me being old. I apologize.
So Joey said I need to meet him in a cornfield for some reason. I'm a little concerned with.
Thank
I know
you.
what happened.
I appreciate that translation. So actually, it's just an old person translator. Thank you. Let me go check Instagram now. She messaged me on Instagram, guys. There's the hour. Rudy's right there. Go figure. Hours may differ. on Memorial Day. What? Memorial Day's coming up?
Yes.
You know what that means? The real true national holiday is coming up.
Independence Day?
Bigger. Think bigger. I know. I got it. I apologize, Aaron. I didn't go check in gig. Oh, how's the cornfield?
You ever see Casino?
Oh man, of course. Yeah, think bigger, like 5x bigger. Banana. Do I really have a banana? I mean, I think it's more of a M. I think it's more of a peanut M&M shaped head.
What does Pablo Francisco say when he's talking about the old people insulting each other?
Macaroni ears. Hey, macaroni ears.
Hey there, you macaroni ears.
I thought you were talking about when he saw a person with a big head. He's all, hold my beer. He's all, look at that head. You guys, one of our favorite comedians is Pablo Francisco. That dude, he has what's that one? What's his best one? Is it the one that's really good? It's older. It's I can't believe that stand-up's like 20 years old.
So the cool thing about it is he comes to Denver, at least once a year, Jimmy?
Yeah.
He's at the Improv right by where Jimmy and I live. We've lucked out a couple times where we've been right in the front row. I mean, obviously the Improvs aren't very big anyways, but man, he is hilarious.
Not Pablo Escobar.
I may or may not have seen him a time or two, but I would rather not talk about it, Tommy.
So the actual holiday that is coming up on May 28th, it's a 5X, 44 years in the making. My brother's giving clues as to what it could be. Still no idea, huh?
Well, thank God you weren't 5X 44 years ago.
Right?
That would have been painful.
What's the name of that? What's the name of that?
Junior size now, you know.
What's the name of that stand-up that Pablo Francisco does, though?
Bits and Pieces?
Bits and Pieces. Classic. That's one of my favorite stand-up comedy shows ever.
Yes.
Another one of our favorites is Brian Regan. Brian Regan's hilarious, man. When he's talking about that, he's like, what are all these signs?
Listen.
Oh, Joey's bringing that heat. Look at this guy that he's got on his side. Bringing that.
Look at that. Look how yoked he is, man.
Right?
Just shredded.
He's shredded. He's got that Disney pass to kind of throw you off a little bit, but he's got the Joey Bada Bing beard. He's got the Goofy shirt on. I'm telling
Mickey
you.
ears.
And apparently he's got an old Disney Life magazine for some reason. Not sure why he's got the Disney. That just makes it weird. He's got that old Life magazine on.
Apparently he was a big fan of the day Disney World finally opened back in, I don't know. Looking at the cover of that magazine.
I don't know Disney. I've been to Disneyland once. And I got to tell you, A Small World is the scariest ride I've ever been on. I was like, make it stop. Do we have to play the same song over and over again?
That sounds like Heidi, oh, something like that. I went to Disney once as well. Luckily, my mom had some really rich white friends, and they took me and Etienne to Disneyland and Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm, and the San Diego Zoo all in 1 week.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like 12. I was literally the fourth wheel because they really only wanted to take my sister Etienne, but I think my mom and dad were like, if you're taking Etsnet, you're taking Frankie too. My sister Etsnet could probably confirm this as well. It's a small world after all. So, Joey, have you been to Disneyland? Joey, my good buddy, my best friend.
I cannot. I would probably jump ship. I'd probably just, and when I say jump ship, I mean the little boat that you're in.
And okay, so it has been well documented that I am scared of any kind of amusement park rides. And I let my sister, along with some other people that were with us on our little vacation, they talked me into the fact that I think it was Space Mountain was just a slow ride inside like an underground ride. They forgot the whole underground roller coaster part of it. And
Disney World every weekend.
oh yeah, because he's got that $600 yearly pass thing going on. Which is smart. But yeah, needless to say, by the time I got off of that ride, I believe I may have had to change my dun-dun-duns after that because it literally scared the crap out of me.
Joseph saying they created that song while on mushrooms.
I wouldn't doubt that. I think some of the best creations ever done were probably maybe have been induced by some extracurricular activities. Woo! That's right. Space Mountain, baby. Ric Flair. That's my boy Chris, always dropping them wrestling references.
You know what? Yeah, when it opens up, man, that's for sure.
So a bit of sad news for us in Colorado. I'm sure you saw Waterworld will not be opening this year.
I heard that on the radio this morning. No Waterworld this year. That's all right. I don't do the rides anymore.
So yeah, that was on that rainbow ride at the old Elitch's, man. I was so scared. I was okay. For the record, I may or might have not have been about 12 or 13 at the time, but I was still a little Sally and I was crying because I was scared. It was like a flat ride that went like this, and then it started doing this number, and then it would reverse going this way. And scurvy.
Or 20. He did the same thing at 20.
Yes.
I've seen him because we've been to this little, what's Lakeside, right? It's just a little amusement park, and they have like this old wooden roller coaster. Frank won't even look at that thing. He's like, "Where's the teacups?"
So Len, you're in Colorado? Obviously, if you bought an Elitch's pass, but cool. What part of Colorado are you in?
That's right. Len has been commenting on my last video, if I remember right, telling me that they're in Colorado. I remember now. I remember. I have a bad memory.
I would have to say, I could be like the Bezos of, dude, you're literally right in my backyard, Len.
They commented in my that estate sale that I went to that they were there like half an hour or an hour after I was. I remember now. Sorry about that, Len, but I remember. I just have a bad memory. I'm bad with names is what it is. But I remember not far from us 100 what? I may or may not be at 104th in Colorado. I used to live up at 136th in Holly, right by the high school up there. What's that high school that my son goes to? Horizon.
You were also actually at one point you were even way closer, Jimmy. You were off 120th and not Geneva,
Right?
not gonna remember that address anymore.
Well, oh yeah, that's right. When I lived off of Glencoe.
Glencoe. Boy, I was way off.
I probably lived in the same neighborhood as you, Len. I was on the northwest corner of 120th and Holly?
Len, did you may or may not have seen two very out of shape, overweight guys trying to play basketball in a backyard at one point? Because that may or may not have been Jimmy and I.
Man,
More like Jimmy playing basketball, me trying to play basketball.
We're banana heads. Apparently I'm the main one. No, the haunted house is the one that Frank's brother lives in right now. I straight up, I lived in a haunted house, yo.
That's the one that something pushed Alma down the stairs. I don't know if you remember. She broke her coccyx.
She broke her coccyx, yeah.
Yes.
That's
And
the
a
house
rib,
where me and my wife had bought that house, and it was like the third night living there, and my kids were still little.
Get out.
And I'm not. This is a true story right here. Me and my wife were laying in bed. It was in the middle of the night. We were both asleep, and we heard a kid run through the hallway crying, and it woke us both up. We both sat up in the bed, and my wife she started calling for my son Logan. She's all, Logan, Logan, and she went to go get him because his room was right there. She went into his room, and he was asleep, still in his bed. And then my other son was in the basement. His room was in the basement. She went down to the basement to check on him, and he was asleep in his bed. So neither kid was awake, yet a child ran through our hallway crying and woke us both up. Scurry!
Get out.
And in that same house, the same house, my wife was sitting in the recliner we had a big front living room window, and we had curtains on it, right? And my wife was sitting in the chair by the curtains, and she goes, Jimmy, and I'm like, what? And she points, and there's a face, like there's a kid standing behind the curtains. You can see the shape of the nose and everything. And I was like, Logan, what are you doing back there? And she goes like this, and she hits the curtains, and there's nobody behind the curtains. She hits right in the middle of the face, like right on the nose. Poof. And there's nobody behind the curtains. Scurry. Like, and I up until that point, I was like, yeah, whatever. There's, maybe there are ghosts, but they're not gonna, whatever. Now I'm like, there's ghosts. Straight up, like when it woke us both up, like a kid crying running through the hallway, and we both woke up to see what was going on. Scurry.
So my brother now lives in said haunted house.
Yes, he does.
And yeah, who else got injured in that house? Because I know Alma cracked her skull getting pushed down the stairs.
Yes.
And my brother said something pulled on his leg, and we're not talking about lying. We're not really pulling his leg. Like,
I was not. And yes, Colorado was available. I mean, Colorado had weed available, but I was not on any drugs. It was just scurry.
yes.
Those are both true stories. Believe what you want from it, but that's true story. My wife tells the same story. It woke us both up. She started chasing what she thought was Logan, and I stood up and went to go see what was going on. And she comes back and she's like, yeah, they're both still in bed. They're not awake at all. A lot of pulled fingers happen. Uh-oh, I gotta check my text. What am I checking for? All right. Let's see. I'll get this up here on the old. Dan's doing that IT work, Frank. So I gotta Give me a second. I'm going to get this picture downloaded real quick.
I can't find.
So this may or may not be the site in September in the Cincinnati area. We're doing great. Thanks for asking, Justin. It's like he knows us. Frankie's like, I'm scared. All right, y'all. Check this out. So this September, Cincinnati. What's the river that runs through Cincinnati anyways? I don't even know. Anybody?
The Colorado River.
The Colorado River that runs through Cincinnati.
No, it doesn't, but I just thought of it.
I know. Frank's like, Jimmy's that dumb. I gotta tell him this now.
I couldn't remember if you attended geography that day in school.
The Ohio River? I don't know, Joseph. Question mark? I'm Ron Burgundy?
The Mississippi River?
All right, so either way, the whatever river we're going to be on, the Ohio River.
I believe it's the Phillip.
It's the Phillip Rivers. All right. This is a site that will be seen come September in Cincinnati. You guys ready for the premiere? Ba, 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 ba. It's going to be chasing the riverboat. Joe's going to be trying to wave while steering. Sonny has got a good grip on Joe. Grimes wants to know when you're coming to Dallas, Frank.
I may or may not be trying to go out there next week, actually. My buddy John is I don't know, I told you he had a heart attack a couple months ago, and then he also got the Rona while he was while having his heart attack. So he was, quarantined the whole 9 yards, all that fun stuff. And now that he's doing better, but obviously still kind of little on the downside just because of everything that happened. So he lives out there by himself. So he asked us if we might be able to go out there. So we might go out there. So I'm at my brother's house right now. I don't know why you guys think there's anything wrong with that house.
Scurry house. Dan wants to see this one more time. Here's the again, the jet ski coming up this September. Joey, Sonny, and Andy will be riding right alongside the
I don't see. I'm a safety person, and I do not see the quick connect thing tied around Joey's wrist in case they happen to get tossed off that jet ski. Very unsafe, gentlemen.
Joseph, that's a drive, man. That's a long drive. What? You're gonna have a new building?
Heyo.
What? That's awesome, man.
I'm gonna be at work next week.
That's awesome to hear that you're gonna have a new building. I think I've seen some of the stuff on the videos. Did you show it in the videos yet? I don't remember if you did or not.
They were cleaning out the building that one day when they were going through all those plush toys and all that. I remember in that one video.
Right. We'll definitely be watching. I'll definitely be watching the videos for that. Right. I was always
at each other's houses. It's so funny. Like I could be at Jimmy's house for a week. And then I'd be like, dude, I'm going to go home now. It's been long, blah, blah, blah. I'd go home, and by that afternoon, dude, you want to come to my house? Want to come spend the night? And it was always, both of us was always to each other, hey, do you want to come spend the night? And then like a week later, I should probably go home now.
Yeah, we're talking about the reseller rally. I know that I got tickets. I think Kat said she had tickets. There were a couple other people that got tickets to that reseller rally. If it's still happening, I'll be there.
That's in late September, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, like the 26th or something like that. Hoping everything still goes as planned.
Poor
Tracy
Joe.
has tickets. What? Nice.
Tear.
It seems so long ago, man.
Sadly,
It was
Joseph
so
was
long
happier
ago.
with the second part of that statement. He was probably happier when he had no brothers, you know.
Oh, that would have been awesome if you guys would have had tickets, Nikki T. That would have been awesome.
I'm just hoping there's an eBay Open next year. Because everybody that is in this chat needs to go to the eBay Open at least once.
I'm hoping when I go to Cincinnati, might rent a car and head up. Which direction is Pittsburgh from Cincinnati? I don't know geography that well.
That would be east.
I'm gonna head east from Cincinnati up to the old Berg and maybe meet a couple resellers up there. Obviously if there is another one, I think it's a blast. Like maybe the classes aren't the best, but the networking and meeting people, that was a blast, man. Like we had such a good time. I think the eBay Open's worth it. Again, if you go there expecting to learn anything about reselling on eBay, you're not going to learn anything you don't already know. Let's just be honest. Like if you're already reselling and you're doing a good job, they're not going to teach you much. But the networking and the social media stuff that you can learn, that's what's worth it. Like it's a blast.
You know, like I keep saying, Jimmy, you know, with the classes, the breakout sessions, let's be honest, how much are you going to learn in 45 minutes? Understanding the first 10 minutes is the introduction, probably 25 minutes of actual talking about whatever the thing is, and then the last 15 is question and answer. So you're not going to learn much in those things, but it's outside of that is where Jimmy and I learned a lot.
Frankie's going to go just to get drunk. He doesn't even need the eBay Open. He's just going to go to Vegas and get drunk.
Or we can all just meet in Vegas at some point once everything opens back
Just
up.
have our own eBay Open.
So
What? That would be an awesome time. Like, let's just be honest. If everybody all got together in this community, like they'd have to shut that place down. Like, not because we were getting too rowdy. It'd be past all of our bedtimes and back to our rooms.
there's so much I'd like to say about that comment, but
Wait a second. I said I wouldn't cry, but
now you got me here all.
my nephew said, "What?" While playing Minecraft. That's awesome, Joseph. That's awesome, and you know it. Stop
That's
telling
like
me to
Samuel-
register for managed payments, eBay. I will. All right, leave me alone. Like everybody else would be in bed at 6 p.m. and Joey would be bouncing off the wall.
All right.
And him and Andy would be rollerblading, and Joey would be bouncing off the walls. The rest of us old people be. It's past 6:30. I got polls to take, and my coccyx hurts, so I gotta get to bed.
I'll be at the 3-card poker table.
Oh, that sucks. I was gonna go to Arizona again in May. I was supposed to go in March, and then I postponed it to May. Now I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go now. Yes, sir. Except be careful because I got. Dude, I can't wait to meet you, Joey. We're gonna have a good time out here in Colorado. If you come to Colorado, I'd like to go to Florida too, though. So, but yeah, for sure, man, we will have a blast.
Hey, I was in Florida back in March. I had a 45-minute layover. That's my extent of my Florida vacations.
It's like she knows us. She gets buffet points for that one.
Right? Yeah, we're not much for the nightlife, but get me a good 6 a.m. buffet going. And,
I gotta get to bed because if you didn't see, the line starts for the buffet at 7. So I gotta take my water pills.
got to take my Metamucil. Give me.
Oh shoot! Oh my gosh! We're just,
Look at that house, man. I wondered why there was a creepy little kid standing behind the curtains
where?
in your house that you lived in.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the house behind you. I was all looking. I was all, what are you talking about? I don't see a kid in the house.
Look at that beautiful. Might be a fixer-upper though.
What's like? I'm telling you that when my wife hit that face right in the middle of the face, and then my son wasn't standing behind the curtains, like goosebumps.
Sammy, are you talking about my Powerade over here in the corner, which is empty, by the way?
Right?
Scurvy.
Well, guess what, guys? I have an exciting afternoon today. My sister is going to try to buy a car, and she wants me to go with her because she's never bought a car before. I do have a baby sister. She's only like, what? Zena's like 24, I think. I think she's 24.
What's weird is they're just going to Target to buy some Hot Wheels cars, but you know.
So we're gonna get ready to shut this show down so I can go with her to try to ascertain a car. I'm gonna strong arm them. I'm gonna be like, look at that. That's from my mechanic days right there. Yeah, that's gonna be no fun at all whatsoever. I'll probably the rest of my day will be tied up because we bought a car before, which I'm sure we all have. That never happens fast. It's gonna take a while. Not very excited about it, but we'll get her done. Can I get an before Frank? Please don't go, guys. Oh yeah, we gotta find. Is your show still up from yesterday, or did Billy Joel?
Yeah, did Billy Joel? Actually, let me take a gander. You know what though? Billy, bring it, kid.
Come on.
Because you know what?
Come on, Billy.
I got Lucille.
I got Lucille.
What did little piece of spaghetti remind you of?
If you ever see Len, if I definitely want to meet you. Hopefully, I do run into you at a yard sale or an estate sale. Definitely come up and say hi. For sure, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, hey, after your story of this morning, Jimmy, are you sure you're the right person to negotiate pricing on something?
I'll get hustled again today.
You'll be like Al Bundy. How much is
I'm notorious for I've gotten some deals on some cars that I've bought in the past.
Hey, so it is up, folks. My video is still up from yesterday.
Well, that's because he knows Billy personally.
Yes. Billy and I talked.
Okay. It's because you're not monetized, not because you know Billy personally.
He doesn't want to get his 17 cents from my video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm only now, by the way, I went over the 200 sub mark this morning.
Hey-oh.
So I'm now only 799 away. Because I said I just went over the 200 sub mark.
He took ass step. He just took ass step. That's actually that's my mafia name, Joseph. Jimmy Papal. Jimmy Papal. That's when I go out dressed like this, they call me Jimmy Pay Full Price. I don't even get a season pass. I just pay full price at Disney.
You know, go once again, Dan. Go back to Dan, that picture.
Oh.
Bold strategy wearing 2 short sleeve shirts.
Yes. It looks like he's wearing long
dry
johns.
fit or like a what do you call those Under Armour?
Yeah, so he sweats more when he's working out.
Is that what it is?
Helps him get toned. Yes. Surprisingly enough, when he puts his FBI outfit on, though, he loses all that yokeness.
But he's committed to the 2 short sleeve shirt game.
Yeah.
Look at the other picture. See, he's got a short sleeve on underneath that
collared shirt on underneath. He's got double collars going right there.
Popping 2 collars, yo.
Popping them collars.
And look, I almost look like Alex, the fat man flipper in this picture on this milk carton, by the way. Except for my beard is trimmed up more than his. And that by no means Alex is any kind of trash talking because as you could see, I'm not, right?
Oh, shoot.
Tommy, the joke's on you. The number's 13 now.
Oh, my gosh, that's so funny.
And Jimmy Fisher Price.
Right? Why am I? Hey, actually, me and you are on the same pace, Frank. I was looking at some numbers. We both gained like 50 some subscribers in the last month. So we're like on the same track. It's a roller coaster ride, though. It's going up.
Oh, God, don't tell me a roller coaster. I'm scared.
All right, guys, I got someone looking over my shoulder. Haha, you're on live TV, Zayna.
Kirby.
Even though, live YouTube. She's like, come on, let's go. Let's go buy a car.
2 o'clock is the appointment.
Oh, 2 o'clock. Never mind. We're good. MS-13. Oh, you're all good, Tommy. I get your sense of humor. I enjoy your sense of humor.
Yes.
I said you're on live TV. I'm like, there's actually 13 of Frank's family members watching right now.
Say hi to Connie, Ray, Bridget, Steven,
Frank's
Frankie,
family.
Rebecca, Samantha, Amanda, DJ Daddy Ray, Grandma Kathy, Curtis.
Oh, shoot. I'm such a dork.
Wow, my chat is so backed up on my computer.
Heyo.
It is not keeping up with anything.
Say hello to your local mailman.
Wait.
I worked out of prison. I know my games.
You familiar with the BVL?
The PVL.
Krillin. Hey, Krillin, come drop in tonight on my wrestling show. We're going to talk about Owen Hart tonight.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Whoa. What's up, Kobe? You looking for your dog?
Nice.
Kobe with the inflamed esophagi.
That's my son with the esophagus we were talking about earlier. You want to say hi, Kobe?
No.
Nope, he don't want to say hi.
Nope.
He's saying hi to the dog that sleeps down here.
Well, at least he took the time to think about it before he said no. That's all that matters.
Kobe,
What?
what are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you home early from work?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hey, while we're getting ready to slowly start,
Kobe, you want to say hi?
anybody have any links for anything
You're
going on?
going to be on the camera. Kobe, look. Say hi.
Stop.
Stop.
Their
Say
folks
hi.
is the lead male
Say
singer
hi.
of
You're not gonna say hi? All right.
what's the
Good
name of
talk.
that group?
That's my oldest son. He just got home
Okay,
from work
I
early.
really am a dumbass. I was wondering why the chat was so messed up.
What'd you do?
I swear I'm an idiot. I was still watching the stream from yesterday. That's why the chat wasn't making any sense to me.
Right?
Because
Kobe.
I wanted to see if my video got taken.
You know, what can I say? Yeah, he's not a high person. He barely says hi.
Huh.
Wait, what? Aaron may or may not have a premiere later. Don't forget. Go check it out. Rev and Nikki too. They got a premiere. Oh yeah, they got their giveaway one today.
Yeah.
What?
The metal detector and the pack of mosaic or the box of mosaics. Tracy has.
Drop those links. There it is, right there.
Yep.
What? Man, and I'll be at the dang car dealership all night. That's so. Yep, I still haven't met him. He's got the milkman eyes.
What didn't I do? What about Aaron's advice?
My son is Kobe, Koby.
My favorite kind of cheese is Colby. Does that help?
That one cake. Oh, Frank's got his wrestling show tonight too. There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
Here we go, Samantha. Here we go. You have a premiere tonight. I'll believe it when I see it.
Literally.
Literally.
I should probably drop this link in case anybody wants to talk wrestling.
Dan.
Owen Hart.
No comment, Dan. When you just lay cash down on the table, you usually win that negotiation. I'm like, can we keep it below 150 a month? Dan's like, bam, cash. Negotiation over. Right? A lot going on. The question is, like, you're going to have to dual wield screens and stuff. I'm going to be at the car dealership. The people are going to be asking me questions. Like, hold on, I'm in a live right now. Bop, bop, bop. Can we get a spoiler? Did I win?
Jimmy, you may or may not have won the pack of mosaics. By the way, I have scoured the Denver metro area. If anybody's a huge Pokemon or Magic the Gathering collector, our Walmarts are the place to be.
Yeah. Dan's like, I have 5-minute negotiations. I just walk up, they hand me the keys, and I'm gone.
My negotiations are a little bit different. I got to go to about 15.
Give me the keys, mother trucker. Right? I think me and Frank have to negotiate in similar ways. Yeah, I've been looking everywhere too.
Oh, I got a great story for you guys. This is going to be a little long-winded, but somebody please help me with the rationale behind this. We went to Wendy's the other day, and God knows how much I love hamburgers right off the bat, that I'm so excited to go to Wendy's. Wendy's has the $5 biggie bag. It's a bacon cheeseburger, 4-piece nuggets, small fries, and a drink for $5. I tried to order 4 of them, not for me, by the way, but for me, Amanda, and my daughters. The guy told me the $5 biggie bag was not available because they're having a reduced menu because of the Rona. I said, okay. He goes, but you can get the $4, the 4 for $4 meal. And I said, okay, what comes with that? He says, a cheeseburger, 4-piece nugget, fries, and a drink for $4. And if you want to add bacon to your burgers, it's $1 more. So he literally sold me the $5 biggie bag, but had to sell it to me as a 4 for $4 with bacon added to the burger. I swear to God, Amanda was right there next to me. Please, somebody explain to me how that makes any sense whatsoever. He couldn't sell me a $5 biggie bag because they got a limited menu because of the Rona, but they could sell me a 4 for $4, add bacon to my burger, and it turns it into a $5 biggie bag for $5. They could do it that way. So naturally, I was like, okay.
Wish. Left hand, wish. What up, Gary?
West Side Gary. West Side G. I can't do it. How do you do a G? And
I don't know. Like this?
what
A
about
lowercase G?
south side?
A lowercase G. But now I'm a big G.
He's like, we can't sell you the $5 biggie bag. We have to do the $4 4 for $4.
Right? That's like, it's the same person that when I ask, can you fill this Coke up? And they don't. It's that same person. Oh, Bubba. All right, guys. What all are we doing? We're gonna end this show. We're gonna keep going. Anybody in the chat? Wendy's in Alabama.
Yeah, the person that normally wipes the tables made that decision instead of the cashier.
Excuse me, I had to call the manager.
Hello, Dave. Yeah.
Hello, Dave.
I got a customer that wants to buy a $5 biggie bag from the 4 for $4 and tell him to add bacon. He's an idiot and he'll think he's getting a deal. Okay.
Oh, but I'm driving far, so I'll probably end it in. We'll have to end in 20 minutes because I got.
Did I hear you last night you're going to Golden?
Golden?
Is that where she said you guys were going?
Aurora, I think.
Ew.
I know, yeah, it sucks.
Burp.
I mean, I didn't specify, so she just put another tub of ice. Like I literally only had ice with a small of Coke. Yeah, Aurora.
So what you're saying is Amanda was paying attention and I wasn't last night.
Yes.
I could have swore I heard
Golden.
Golden for some reason.
That's this weekend. Breakfast tacos. What? That's why you get a spicy chicken salmon. They're not bad. I mean,
I agree with Cody. That's why you just don't eat at Wendy's.
Where should we eat then? How you eat them?
When it comes to those hamburgers, there's really no good place to get a burger.
The gas station.
AM PM. 2 hamburgers for 99 cents.
Your wife said you just don't listen.
Don't listen to what?
What are you talking about? No, seriously, what are you talking about? Ba, 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 ba. My brother made this yesterday. There was a Florida man thing that happened in Florida. I guess that really happened. I guess Tom Brady walked into the wrong house or something. I don't know.
What's ironic is the guy's name and his house was on the right. Byron left which house? Well, I don't know, which house did he leave?
I like Five Guys hot dogs. I like their hot dogs.
I gotta try their hot dogs.
I don't ever get their hamburger.
9 News or Fox 31 did put something funny yesterday on the. They meant to. I don't know. This probably ain't gonna show up as usual on my. But it was supposed to say peeping Tom, but they forgot the second P in peeping. So there's a peeing Tom lawsuit going on right now.
It's a guy that's not the goat holding a goat.
She wrote me a John Deere letter saying something about I wasn't listening or not. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention.
Dude, how Five Guys does have hot dogs, and they're amazing. Yeah, I mean, when I go there, I'm like, because I don't like hamburgers that much either. And I'm like, their hot dogs are really good, so I'll just get a dang hot dog.
Maybe I'll go get me a D-dog from Five Guys today.
I've only had Bad Daddy's once. Len, have you tried Perry's Pizza, though? Ba, 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 ba. Right there by Bad Daddy's. Perry's Pizza is good stuff. Frank, your favorite?
Blurp.
Does Amanda like In-N-Out?
No, well, I don't know. Here's my people hyped In-N-Out to the point so when I actually finally did try it, it was never gonna meet my expectations of what people made it out to be.
Now, as Tracy's saying right here, I understand. I get it. Like if you were walking down a dark alley and you ran into me and Frank, the last thing you would think is, this guy doesn't like hamburgers. Like that's the last thing. Or like I've told people I don't like pie. Like I don't like apple pie and pumpkin pie, and they're like, yeah, right. That's the last thing I would think when I met you is that you don't like a hamburger. What I don't like Whataburger. Everybody's like, oh, Whataburger. No.
And here's the main reason why In-N-Out Burger goes sideways with me is because 90% of the In-N-Out Burger fans, the first thing they say is, well, you don't know what to order. You got to order a double wild side with a slide of monkey hair and Cajun chocolate fries, and then you'll have a good burger. I'm like, if it's so great, why is it not on the menu?
OSP spent some money at that so the guy that he got those Transformers from had a private pick that he let him go do. And he spent so we can be expecting a video, right? Like I gotta see this. What happened there? Jimmy's gonna get out of the driveway and be all okay. Let's eat. Yeah, Perry. I love Perry's, man.
You know, their wings are bomb.
Their wings are really good too. Yep.
Their wings are on point there. Now, don't get me wrong. If I like a good burger, if I'm grilling it at home, and I'm not talking about those frozen ice pucks, you get some good Wagyu beef burger, put some good fresh.
Whoa, the chat just jumped crazy. I mean, I don't. Dan said I don't like chocolate. It's not my favorite though. Like I like fruity candies.
Dan doesn't like white chocolate. I saw that on his Facebook last week. Booyah, Dan, right there. Boom. Enough said about In-N-Out Burger. Again, don't get me wrong. It's the same way. Does anybody out in the chat outside of Colorado? I'm sure there is, but I'll ask it. Does anybody know what crumble is? Jimmy, have you been to Crumble yet or had Crumble?
Yeah, yep. Those cookies.
Again, I don't knock Crumble because they are brilliant. They have taken a standard cookie, enhanced it a little bit, made it a lot bigger, and gets people to spend $35 on a dozen cookies. Brilliant people. I give them all the credit in the world. I would never spend $36 or $35 on a dozen cookies, but people will.
Damn, that's racist. Man, this chat's popping right now, guys. I like white chocolate cookies. White chocolate macadamia cookies.
Ooh, from Subway? The only good thing Subway has ever produced besides their cheddar broccoli soup is actually kind of decent. I like a good pickle. You know who has phenomenal pickles? Cat's Deli in New York City. Just saying.
I don't like it. Dan's a likable guy.
Right? He's got that infectious smile.
Let's see.
Dude, so is that going to be in your next video, Chris? Because I can't wait to see that haul, man.
He said he's not going to do the haul, but he's going to show items as they sell. He said he's already sold some of that stuff. That was late. The chat is just like boom, 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 jumping.
Yeah, I know.
But he said later a while back that he sold some of it, so we'll see if that. I was once a sandwich artist.
You know what's sad about that?
Y'all.
Because again, I'm also not a big fan of Subway. It's hard to believe this tub of lard is actually very picky when it comes to his food. But man, I used to at least go to Subway and I'd get a cold cut combo because it was cheap. Man, I had a cold cut combo the other day. It was like $9.
Now, Tracy, I like to call them. I like a good fun salad where there's a lot going on. I don't want just kale and lettuce. Like I need some hard boiled egg in there. I like kidney beans on my salad. So it's basically not a salad. It's basically kidney beans and egg and a little bit of and some like some lettuce to decorate on top.
There may be a shred or two of iceberg under there somewhere.
No, I like what I call a fun salad.
I do like a good wedge salad. Yeah, it's a substantial salad, Jimmy. Tracy, do you like a good wedge salad? Because Amanda and I love a good wedge salad.
I know Dan eats a wedge salad. One time we went to dinner with him, he ordered a wedge salad and it was like it was like the biggest wedge salad. It was like a whole bit of wedge salad.
It's a wedge of a head of
I know, but the one he got was like an entire head of lettuce. It wasn't a wedge.
Sometimes, yeah, the cook or whatever, the prep cook in the back is just lazy. He's like, oh, screw it, a wedge, half, whatever.
Right? Exactly. That's not what I'm saying, Tommy. Not substantial salad. Yes.
Cody thought Tommy's comment was funny. I love salad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a salad, but I'm hoping it's preceding a nice, steak or something that's coming after it. I do. I mean, I like a good salad, though. I won't go out of my way to order one, but if one is available, I will eat it.
It was a salad for 4, I think. Yeah.
And you ordered that for yourself, or was that intentional, Dan? Or
man, the chat is popping so much right now. I cannot keep up. You guys are. What? I got to get ready to get going soon. So everybody, I know there's a lot going on tonight. I'm just going to say, use the chat, drop those links.
See, Chris and I are on the same page.
Drop those links on what you guys got going on tonight. Let us know what shows are going on. I know Frank's got his wrestling. Tracy's got a live. Rev and Nikki T have one. Aaron has a premiere. Like there's a lot going on tonight.
Flippin' Mama has her jewelry auction this afternoon as well, if I'm not mistaken.
And then tomorrow, make sure you guys watch Ecom and Beyond with Nate and Anthony. That's a great show. And then tomorrow night, I've been watching a lot of this recently, is Tommy Bernard on his show on Thursday and Sunday nights. Love that show. Great show that they got going on. Anything else, you guys drop those links, or if I missed anything, let me know.
Don't forget,
there's so much going on.
Victoria has that early morning show. All you East Coasters, I think she starts at like 5:30 Mountain Time, 7:30 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
Tomorrow's show will be on my channel, folks, so make sure to tune in. Other than that, I can't think of anything else, young James.
Young, heyo. By the way, that holiday that's coming up is my birthday, May 28th. I will be turning a young. How old am I turning, Frank? Since I can't remember. 44. Getting old. Thank you, everyone, so much in the chat. You guys were awesome. Funny show. You guys always got me laughing. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I think we're going to call it a show. Make sure you guys just turn on all those notification bells and watch for all the stuff that's hopping on YouTube today. Thank you, everyone.